And I believe we won the battle this morning. We won it. The Matrix they've been defeated. I did get the final confirmation again. They're like, okay, we had some more life in us, but you guys have won. So we fucking had to pull an audible, do some scrambling, but we got it. We scored the touchdown. So we're back live. Let us know how the audio sounds, and we're going to bring you guys some fucking value today.
Dog, we literally are having this podcast today and this show because we have the attitude where we just don't give up and we keep moving forward and we keep trying. And when you put two heads together, it's better than one, man. So today, we really wanted to focus in on a special episode for you guys, man. We were talking about this, when is it the right time to reward female behavior? When is it the right time to take your girl out on a date? When is it the right time to bring her flowers? When is it the right time to treat her good? What does she do where you can reward what she's done with good things? And listen, guys, I know I'm talking to you dudes. I know you took the time that it takes to get yourself in shape, get your money on point, get yourself teeth whitened, get your hair all done, get a fade, make sure that everything is good and proper before you go. You talk to the girl, get the confidence to talk to the girl, get the swag, the charisma, the charm to talk to the girl. Then you get her number. All right, so everything's good vibes. And then this is where you're fucking up in the modern day because of the 1950s, because of how things used to be, how society raised you to be, how the echo chamber of like life is in the modern day. You might think, oh man, I'm going to go to her house, pick her up in the car and bring her a bouquet of flowers and write her a love letter and confess my love to her and bring her some chocolates. And I wish it was that time, man. I wish that you guys could live in that reality where if you bring a woman something, you bring her love, she multiplies that love right back. But unfortunately, I'm going to let my dog tell you why it's not that way today.
It's not that way because fucking your attention isn't worth anything today. Your attention's only worth something when you're focused on a goal and your purpose. And your attention's not worth anything because social media. Women before, they couldn't go on the internet and get all types of DMs and likes on photos and get validation from men. That was even in the early 2000s. That really wasn't a thing. You barely had social media like that. So now it's like you need to really prioritize your attention and value it, because if you don't and you're just giving it away for free, no girl is going to appreciate or respect or value your attention. So they get it so much that it's only worth it. It's only valued when it's scarce. So make your attention scarce and only give it to her when she earns it. When you're getting compliance from her, she's showing you that she's actually interested in you, then you give her some attention. But you don't start off fucking giving her all the attention in the world, the camera right here, giving her all the attention in the world and doing that. You don't start off by doing that, because then she has nothing to really chase at that point. She's already earned your validation, earned all your attention. So at that point, if she already got it, then fucking what's the point in keep working for it? A girl giving you sex right away without you happen to take her on a date or anything, that's like getting the cow without having to pay for the fucking... You're getting the cow without having to pay for the milk. She's already giving you the cow. So you giving a girl all your attention without her earning it, it's like you just gave away the cow for free. Why the fuck would she pay for the milk? Why would she give you compliance? Why would she suck your dick? Why would she fuck you when you already gave her attention? Attention to women is sex to men. They don't value sex like we do. They value attention. So be scarce with your attention.
You need to be. And on top of that, to give you guys a solid structure, to give you like a solid, firm idea on where we're going with this, we did give you an episode on boundaries. And because if you set your boundaries early on in the beginning, you're able to get what you want out of the girl and fulfill the demand of what you're really looking for. And it really, like I tell you guys a million times, it goes back to that boss to employee relationship, right? You need to be able to have that ability to command what you're saying. So you need to be able to put her in a position where when she does something, adds value to your life outside of sex, when she adds value outside of sex, because, sex is great and all that, but you guys can't have sex all day, every day. You need to be with each other. There's 24 hours in a day. You're going to see each other a bunch of times, and you're not going to have sex every single fucking time. She needs to be able to add value to your life. She needs to understand who you are. And for that compliance, you guys, this is the times when you do it the right way that you can give her the reward that makes dating so sweet and like the nectar of life, a great way to bond with one another, you know? That's when you were talking about those Lamborghinis earlier, bro, I think that was a really good breakdown if you have that, like, that sauce.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck was I saying? So it's like, again, your attention's only scarce. It's only valued when it's scarce. The reason why Lamborghinis are valued, even fucking steaks, you only get steak dinners. A lot of people only get steak dinners on their birthday or on fucking special occasions. It's because it's expensive. It's valued. It's scarce. So same thing with the Lamborghini. I mean, you only see a Lamborghini only blue moon for the majority of the world. You don't see them fucking every day. That's why they have the status of a Lamborghini. If they were everywhere, they'd be treated like a Honda Accord. No one would fucking bat an eye. No one would care. So you need to be fucking a Lamborghini with your attention. It's scarce when it comes to the girl. You're not just giving it away for free. You're only giving it away when she earns it. And most girls, especially in today, the modern world, they don't deserve your attention. So you shouldn't if you find yourself always talking to a girl or giving her compliments or fucking just validation, then you know you don't value your attention because most girls just aren't worth it. So she needs to earn it. Have it be scarce to where you're barely giving it to her. Never be consistent with the girl. Never be behaving one way because that's boring. If you're making her feel emotional, if she's in just one emotional state all the time with you, that is boring. You should never be always giving her validation because she's going to get bored and leave you. So you need to give her a little bit of validation and then pull back a little bit. Be mean to her. Be nice to her. It's put on an emotional roller coaster. That is the only way to not be a boring guy and to keep her emotionally interested. Because we know women are only loyal to one thing, and it's their fucking emotions. So if her emotions go out, she's not feeling anything, then she's going to get bored. So you guys thinking that you're doing the right thing by giving her all your attention, always being available to her, that is boring. That's showing that you do not value yourself. You need to be hot and cold with her, on and off with her. That is the only way that she is going to respect and value your attention.
That is so true. Like, and this is a side note, as we talk about, compliance and when to be good to your girl and make sure that you reward her. When a woman is experiencing drama, when she's experiencing a scandal, I want you guys to really put yourself in the headspace of, like, imagine if you were the center of the world's macroeconomic source of business, right? Like a Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos or a Tim Cook in Apple, right? These guys are usually revered as the innovators of technology. The position that you imagine yourself in is exactly the way that women imagine themselves, through drama. If there is a fucking scandal happening in the world and the woman can be the center of the world's drama, that is the position she wants to be in. That's where she feels like this drama and the emotions and everybody looking and talking and gossiping about something that's happening that's not even relevant, right? Like, when a man is making a company, he's contributing companies and Tesla and business and Amazon all to the world and people are using it. That's how society functions. But girls want the drama of who's sleeping with who said what to who's in a court case with who's in a dramatic battle with who. And if they can be at the center of that, that is pinnacle for a woman, bro. That is the ultimate supreme of the attention that they can have. So let me give you an example of some of the things I got going on here today, right? After you have, you set boundaries, and I'll bring up the Lamborghini thing real quick. The reason I had Tez bring up the Lamborghini example is because, we were doing a sound check earlier, and I got a chance to actually talk about this, right? When you are setting the tone to put yourself in a position where you want to reward behavior, you have to make yourself attract that attention, right? You have to build yourself up in a way where you attract the fact that she wants to give you that compliance. So if you're out here freely giving your attention away, freely not setting boundaries, freely doing too much, you know what I mean? Giving her roses whenever, giving her flowers she didn't earn it. She didn't do anything for it, right? You're just showing her that because she's pretty or because she's beautiful, here I give. You're not attracting the attention that you want from her. You got to have some boundaries. You got to be able to close it off and know when to reward compliance because you're getting compliance. A really good example is that The average car company literally has boardrooms like this where people are sitting down in rooms together, screaming to each other back and forth about what a commercial should say to sell another unit of a car. Or what should we do to sell more Hondas? What should we do to sell more Mercedes? What should we do to sell more Scions or all these, whatever vehicles? And you've never seen a Lamborghini car commercial in your life. And the reason you've never seen a Lamborghini car commercial in your life is because they handcraft exotic vehicles for one customer group, and that is the upper echelon of society, the 1%ers, the upper class, the upper tier. They know if they build this amazing item, this amazing handcrafted vehicle that can only be really, I think, only in Italy. You can only get it in Italy. It's only handcrafted there. All the Lamborghinis are from Italy. They say, we will attract the upper class by building something that's so good, everybody in the world wants it, but only few can have it. And that's you, motherfucker. You're the Lamborghini. You have to be so good, only a few women can have you. And of those women that can have you, they need to be very compliant in how you are with them, right? They need to be compliant to their behavior needs to be compliant with what you're showing them. So what happens is, like, I'll give you a really good example, right? In fact, if you watched a couple episodes of this, I've given you a bunch of examples before where I had this girlfriend, and I'd go to the gym with the boys, and me and the boys were out there, we're working out, we're lifting weights, and I tell the girl, this is my time with the broskies. She's very new to the relationship. She can't understand why at first, but I have to set it down like, this is what I do, this is what you do. Then I have her I hand her the keys to my car, I have her go clean the car, go put gas in the car, go take care of things. So by the time that I'm done with this, and you've done this, adding value, I can reward you, sweetheart. And I would do that in certain ways, because I knew that she would like certain experiences. I wouldn't tell her what I'm doing. I'm kind of the guy that'll surprise you or tell you, depending on the situation. Like if it's a girl, I'll tell her, I'll surprise her on what we're doing, or I'll tell her straight up what we're doing so she can get ready for it because I need her to. And, whether it be like picnics or certain places, I can't even tell you all my dating spots. Maybe if you're in subs.com/5star, I'll tell you my dating spots. There are actually some dope ass places out here that I gotta go to subs, man. We'll give you the sauce, right? And in more recent times, that was a previous girlfriend. Now I'll give you a contemporary example right now, right? I just spoke of it and it just happened. My dog knows what I'm talking about, right? So I'm speaking to these 3 chicks on FaceTime, and they know what your boy's all about. They know that I do this show. They know that I'm a multiple girl kind of guy. They know that they have to do what I'm saying, and they're kind of excited to hop on FaceTime with me, and they're excited to see me. And because they're showing me off and they're getting this attention from me over and over, constantly getting this attention, what I'm seeing is that here's where they made a mistake. They wanted to introduce me to one of their guy friends. So they FaceTime and put a guy friend on the phone, and I say, yo, well, what the fuck? Because, see, they're not in the professional frame. They're not in the coworker frame. They ain't no family. These are girls I'm trying to smash. So I laid down a firm fucking boundary saying, listen, you can't be around no guy. You can't talk to no guy. You can't put me on the phone with no guy. Hang up immediately. So if the premise of the situation being, if you want to talk to me, it has to be only the girls, right? This is a girls club. When you come in a club, Chris, it's girls only, right? So because I set that firm boundary, keep in mind, they know we like each other and stuff. They know that we're flirting. They know that we're having fun, but they also know that they can't cross this boundary now. But I'm also showing them I sure as shit is not afraid to lose them. I'm sure as shit not afraid to lose that connection. And like Donald Trump, art of the deal, I sure as shit am not a way to walk away from the table. And that's the only way that you have power in these situations. And because I'm showing this stuff off rip, I'm able to command my value. And lo and behold, when they call back without that motherfucker. And that is how I want you guys to live your life.
Oh yeah, you gotta have boundaries and do that. So yeah, just fucking make sure you're being strategic with your attention. And with rewarding a girl, the only time that you reward a girl is if she's being compliant with you. If she's answering your calls showing up on dates, giving you sexual access, giving you sex, then you reward her. She's behaving right. You tell her to do something, she does it. It's okay to reward her. Still, you don't want to fucking get too consistent with rewarding her. Sometimes even if she does the right shit, you could still give her some bullshit or give her some shit. Yeah, that's what I fucking fuck it. If it, like, I'll reward you with just you're rewarded with my presence. You're rewarded just by me even fucking talking to you. You're being rewarded by just being around me. The fact that you can even have my phone number, you're being rewarded. The fact that fucking you even get to associate with me is already a reward. Like you're just rewarded. So it's like, don't like, yes, it's okay to reward her. She does the right shit. Yes. But understand, never be consistent with one behavior. Only reward her when she earns it and she has put in the fucking work to be rewarded. We're only giving out fucking jobs, only give out paychecks to people who fucking work. If they don't come up to show up for work, they don't get fucking paid. So you need to be the same way with your girlfriend. A lot of you niggas are just paying your girlfriend just because she has a pussy. You're rewarding her and she's not actually earning it. No, she needs to earn your fucking attention. She needs to earn your resources, earn all that shit. And when she shows you that, okay, you've cleaned up the house a little bit, you've cooked a nice meal, you've been being polite, you've been giving me sexual access, yeah, take her on a fucking date, get her a nice meal, and yeah, you can do nice things for her. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just most girls don't fucking deserve that. They have to earn that treatment from you. And the way they do that is by being compliant. The more compliant she is, the more that she submits to your frame, then reward her. Give her more time. That's a way to reward her. Just giving more of your time. But a lot of you motherfuckers are already giving her all of your time, so that there's no way to fucking work for her your time because you're already giving all of it. So what do you can't reward a girl, and that's another thing. If a girl has nothing to work for, what is the reason for her to work? If without her working for anything, she's already getting your time, getting your attention, getting your resources. She's getting all this and she hasn't had to work for anything. Why would she behave properly? Why would she do what you want her to do if she's already getting all of it for nothing, just the fact that she has a vagina? So be aware of that as well. So don't give your girl all this up front. Make her fucking earn it.
Bruh. And Tez is hitting it right on the head. Compliance is everything. Early, right? So how does that usually work in a real world scenario, right? Normally it's like, if you're just starting to find this girl attractive, you went up, you got her number, she find her attractive, you're about to set up a date. I'm going to break down a common misconception right here, right now, so we can kind of give you guys a better structure, right? When it was earlier in the 1950s and a guy would go up to a girl, be in the military, fight for his country, see a pretty girl, she's dressed in a sundress, you can't even see her skin. The most you've ever seen of her is her fucking ankles. You don't know what's going on under there, right? The beauty is concealed, and all of the beauty comes from her hair, the hats, her face, the way that she is, right? At this time, taking her, you don't know her, out on a date to get to know her, emphasis on to get to know her, that was a good way to start off a romantic relationship and get to know her in a romantic frame. In the modern day, you gotta get to know the girl and then take her on a date, and that'll be a much better path to success for you. Because I'll give you guys a quick story, bro. Even with me, right? This is where I kind of, in my mind, took an L. So I'm, in high school, fucking, in college, fucking and smashing. I'm never taking girls out on dates. I don't give no shits. I'm going through chick after chick after chick after chick. And then one day I'm in a college class and I take interest in this chick, and actually kind of felt like almost like pity for her, right? Like I felt like she had like some good attempts that she was trying to do in school, but she took a couple L's in the class. So I was very favored in that class. So because she was taking L's in like her presentation, I was like, I'll take her out on a date, see if I could just give her some pity dick, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I did. So I take this girl out on a date for real. But at this point in time, like I said, I built myself up. I'm established. I can do that. So I take her out on a date, and we're at this restaurant, and then I get her food and stuff, and I'm literally trying to fuck, you know what I'm saying? But she comes up to me and she gives me like the sweetest little hug, and she gave like almost in a baby voice was like, "Thank you." And then I think like right after that she just left. And the way that went down, I was getting way more of what I wanted when I was giving the girls absolutely fucking nothing. But upon me first like kind of introducing myself to that girl, I'm already taking an L. Learn from this experience. Learn from me. See, this is exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys. Time had went by. Things changed a little bit. Now we're in 2025. So now let me kind of catch you up to speed on what the fuck is going on here. Why is it like this? Why that experience? What are the dynamics, right? The thing is that it is not a time where women are trained to be feminine. It's not a time where women are trained to be the real beauty of being a female. This is not a time where they are even respective of what's being given to them, because they're just given too much and they have too many options. So what's happening is that when you are going up to the girl for the first time, and I'm going to talk about like if you're already in the relationship, but if you're going up to the girl for the first time and you're getting her number and you're taking her on a date, you're kind of giving her everything up front. And when you give her everything up front, in her mind, she's already received everything, so she could just dip out and say, I had a fantastic experience, and go off and not give you compliance, not give you sex. So here's what you need to do. You need to get that phone number, right? And before you go out on a date with her, you need to hop on FaceTime, you need to get on text messages, and you need to establish a chemistry between you and her. And that chemistry needs to say, without saying it, that y'all trying to fuck. You know what I mean? It needs to say, like, even if you don't actually do it, and I want you to, but there needs to be like, there's a huge sexual chemistry built between us, and that this chemistry between us, this is the glue that's causing me to want to like know more about you and explore this connection and ask you questions and spend time with you each other. And even if you guys do have sex with each other, you have all this stuff built up where you can provide the situation where you can have conversations that add value outside of sex. So when you do have this romantic experience with each other, yo, who the fuck is this? Hello? Yeah, hi, who's this?
Yeah, so fucking hell yeah. That's what you fucking value your attention.
Yeah, what's up?
And make sure to do that, because if you don't, then they're not going to value you. And your silence is value. When she does some dumb shit and you see that she's not respecting you or she's crossing your boundary, just withdraw, pull back a little bit. You know what? Don't argue. Don't go back and forth with her. Just stay silent and maybe go ghost for a couple days. Just be silent. Your silence creates value, because then she's like, fuck, he doesn't need me. He's doing his own thing. Like, what's going on? Then it's like a mystery. She's like, what's going on? Her emotions are riled up. She's like, what the fuck? Where is he at? He doesn't want me anymore. And then that's how you get her to start chasing your validation. But when she's not behaving and you're one of the guys out there who's trying to negotiate with her, trying to get her to adhere to your rules and your boundaries, and you guys just go back and forth, she's like, damn, this dude's desperate. He really needs me. And it's making you less attractive, because then her hypergamy is not being fulfilled when you're chasing her. That's why she loses interest. So she needs to always be chasing your validation, and that's when her hypergamy is being fulfilled. And they always need to be chasing you, because we know women, they're always looking for the best possible mate. And if you're chasing her, there's no way you can be the best possible mate, because you're saying that you're better than her. So don't be afraid to just walk away for a little bit if you guys are arguing, or if she's not listening to you, whatever the case is. Just go silent. Don't go back and forth with her. Just say okay, and she'll hear from you whenever, but then leave her wondering a little bit. That creates value.
Facts on facts. I need a sidebar with you for a sec. Hold on, guys. Give us a sec. Up now, the mics are up.
Yes, sir. We are fucking back. We've been fighting the Matrix. We've just been fighting them. They're like, we want more. It's like, what the fuck else do we have to prove to you, motherfuckers? We're gonna continue to beat you guys every time in the fucking with these Matrix attacks.
Facts, man.
We're gonna keep fucking fighting.
They're trying to stop us from giving you guys the sauce, but because they're trying to do that, we might have to give you guys some more content. You know, if they want us to stop doing the content, we might have to give them more. They tell us no, we say yes.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're going to keep adding value. Fuck the Matrix. We're just going to win. So value your fucking attention and don't give it away for free. Don't give it away for free.
This reminds me of something that Zerka said, right? And this is a good quote. If the government tells you not to say it, say it. If the government says you can't say SpongeBob, say SpongeBob. If the government says you can't do something, fucking do it, bro. Always go with the opposite of what they're telling you. And usually the government is very tied in with the Matrix.
There we go. Fucking.
If they don't want you to know about these dating strategies, we're going to give you it in double speed, boy. Know about that.
Do not fall victim to the Matrix. We are fighting against the Matrix every day. And as we know, they're going to keep fighting because they want to fucking win. They want us all to be weak. But you can fucking beat the Matrix and beat your girl as well. Not physically, but in the game of intersexual dynamics and dealing with your girl, you can win that fight.
Yeah,
do
man.
not beat your girl and fucking do not do that.
Nah, man, we love women. So look, we're gonna give you guys a part 2 to this episode. You know, part 1 was solid, but we got some super good points here that me and him write out these episodes, and we got to make sure that you guys get this stuff really, really in your arsenal. You know what I mean? We need you to be armed and ready for dating. But hey, this is the 5-star live stream, and you guys are really with us for the ride, and sometimes things really do happen, but you're probably seeing the thumbnails, the way we title it and shit. Part 1, part 2, bro. We gotta make sure you guys get the sauce.
Oh yeah, let's go. We'll be back. Fucking gotta go fight the Matrix a little bit more, but we're gonna come back with a part 2 and let you guys know how the fight went with the Matrix, and we're gonna win this fucking battle. And again, don't beat your girl physically. This is a battle between you and her. It's a game. You have to win the game, so you have to beat her in the game so you guys can have the best possible relationship. But we're going to bring you back some heat, part 2. We're going to go fucking put on our fucking Matrix glasses and our Matrix fucking suit and shit and go fight the Matrix. We'll be back. Stay tuned to find out how the fight went.
And don't beat your meat physically. Beat your impulses and get in the dating game, biatch.